Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response.
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
So that's got things underway. Zahavi. And here's Zahavi. And he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Ake. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Memphis Depay. Pressure coming in from all directions. Solomon. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gakpo. Reinders. Keeper's ball. And it's been given away. Oh, here we go. Simons. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Depay. Great defending, strong and determined. Schouten. Dumfries. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Solomon! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Schouten. Now Dumfries. Reinders. Fairman. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward. And that's a good intervention. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Reinders did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Solomon.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. He's tried one! Schouten. Zahavi. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
Zahavi very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
The fry promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Memphis Depay.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Simons. And here's Depay. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Israel leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Xavi Simons. Israel are minutes away from a notable win. He won't be happy with that one. Simons. He's shifting through the gears here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
With the owner of a blue car.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Israel braced for their anthem. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. So we're up and running. Reinders. Now Fairman. Ake. Reinders. And Schouten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance here to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's in! Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schouten. Spread out to the left. Gakpo.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Reinders. Fairman. That is a great ball. Herets gets it clear. Nicked it back promptly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Reinders. And it's Memphis Depay. Out to the left it goes. Xavi Simons. Now it's Memphis Depay. And the shot! Xavi Simons is the guilty party there. Solomon. He's been picked out. Solomon! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to talk.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He won't be happy with that one. The Netherlands still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Great defending, strong and determined. Fair man. And that is a little undercooked.
The attendance for this match was
Gakpo.
70,987.
Memphis Depay.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Gakpo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 8, Wijnaldum.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Are well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Memphis Depay puts his foot on the gas. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on. Solomon.
Israel clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Gakpo. Now it's Memphis Depay. Sahavi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ake concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11, Gakpo. Number 7, Javi Simons. Coming on the field, number 25.
Israel probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Substitution in progress.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Gets into some space. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an